Man, oh man, cannot wait. Guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a windy day. As y'all can tell from that opener, I went and picked up a little something I've been wanting for a long time. Had to jump on this deal. They're normally well over $200. I've seen them as high as $300 for just the front or the rear. Got these for $60. Yeah, they need some work, and I'll show you that, but show you a little bit of the trip to go get them. I'm in Ormond Beach. I drove to St. Augustine to pick these up, and let's get into the video. So guys, here are the flares, and this is for the rear, like I showed off. Now this one right here is the one that is going to need a little bit of work. The car had an engine fire, but if I take and put this where it goes, like that, you can't even really see, you can't see any of that under there. Now I am going to get all this cleaned up and get it looking good, but these are the Export flares. It's even got the dink in them, so it forms to the side right there, which is awesome. I'm very excited to get these, very excited to get them on. Got the front and the rear. It'll be a little bit before I get them on, but I just had to show you all this because 60 bucks, and like I said, they're normally well over 200. I'm extremely excited. And that's the only one that needs work, really. It was an engine fire. I didn't record at the guy's house, but he had a Fox Body, he had a Cobra, he had a Saline, and he had a supercharged F-150. Hopefully the blue tape don't take away too much of it. So you get the idea. Now I can bring that, get a little bit wider rim for the back. Now or the front, if you notice the back, it already kind of sticks out. So I think it's going to look really good. And I actually thought about just running just the back to give it that flared out look. So, but I am extremely excited on getting these. I don't have much going on today, guys, but wow. I don't even know what to say. This is a piece I wanted for a very long time. They're hard to find. When you do find them, they're expensive. Or as from my understanding, maybe y'all can clarify this a little, the Shinoda Boss pieces are actually different from the Export. These are Export. I'm not sure. I would have been happy with either one if they are different. But there we go. I just wanted to show you one of the reasons I'm changing this out is I couldn't find the right hardware when I was doing it. And if you can tell, that bolt has wiggle room up and down. So that means anytime I get on it, this arm essentially can move back and forth. Not a lot, but that added with any other movement is going to be multiplied. So all it takes is a little bit here and a little bit there, and before you know it, you got excessive. So I'm going to replace it. Got the new stainless steel in. I cannot budge that at all. I don't know if y'all can see the shank here where it was rusted and how much smaller that is versus the new bolt. See how fat that is? It fits in there perfect. Less room to move around. These are actually, you notice these are actually two different bolts, and both of them was in the housing side of the control arms for the upper. So notice the difference in length. And then if you notice how galled up that is, there was only about 3 threads holding that on. It's kind of scary that it was like that. I didn't even pay attention to it. Not all the way seated because it stopped and I couldn't get it to go anymore, and I just thought it was fully tight. One day when I was up checking the leak on the rear end, that's when I just happened to see that it wasn't tightened down. And then this one right here, I remembered this one has messed up threads. And also, if you see how old and rusted this is it's a terrible bolt. That's 23 years old. So glad to have all that upgraded. That frog's making a hell of a noise. Anyway, guys, so let me know what y'all think about the Export. He ain't gonna hush. The Export fender flares, and like I said, I just covered a little bit of replacing the bolts in the back just to give y'all an idea. Check stuff out. This right here, I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh yeah. That's actually the nut that goes on the front strut that holds the bracket in place for the ABS line that keep it out of the way. It got seized on there and I had to chisel it off. I've been ignoring that for a while and decided today, since I was doing that, I took care of that too. I didn't film that, but took care of that. Took care of the bolts in the back and mocked up some fender flares to see how it's going to look. Again, let me know what y'all think. Forgot to do an outro, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of standing out in the dark a little bit. But it looks like it's going to be pretty night out, you know, not too bad. But it is supposed to rain. It's like over 50% chance, I think, tomorrow. So don't know when the next video is going to be out. Don't even know what it's going to be about. But I'm working on it. Thank y'all for watching.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't